this is Archimedes principle, example 2. We have the weight of metal cylinder measured at position as shown below. We want you to compare FB1, FB2 and FB3. So look at this one and this one. Do you realize that their volume being displaced, the volume of water being displaced, are actually the same? Volume of the water being displaced for diagram 1 and 2 is the same. So volume of the liquid being displaced is the same as the buoyant force. Okay? But volume is not equals to force because you have to do rho Vg, rho Gv. But this is proportional with each other. So these two will have the same buoyant force, Fb1 equals to Fb2. It's just a matter of putting this more lower or putting this higher. Putting this lower and putting this higher. Both also submerge into the water and they displace the same amount of water. But as for FB3, FB3 is a bit different because FB3, part of it is actually above the water. Okay? It displaces less water. Displaces less water. So the weight of the water being displaced is less. So the FB3 is actually smaller. The buoyant force of the third one is smaller than the first one and the second one. Okay? So then they ask, the reading at 3 is more than reading at 2. Why? Okay? Since the buoyant force of 3 is less, the force that goes up is less. So this object, the actual weight is very large, and the support towards this object is getting less. For example, if this one, they support up with 10, support up with 10. This one support up with 6 only. If you support with 6, it doesn't cut down on the actual weight much. Let's say actual weight is 15, 15, 15. As for the first one and the second one, 15 minus 10 become 5. The second one, 15 minus 10 become 5. The third one, 15 minus 6, you get 9. So in effect, the apparent weight is actually heavier. Heavier in the sense because the buoyant force that supports the object is getting less. Okay? Because there is very little amount of water being displaced. So the weight of the water being displaced is also less. The upthrust, the buoyant force is less. So the reading of the third one is greater than the reading for 1 and 2.